Home Secretary. What do you plan to do with Pinochet?
What do you plan to do with Mr. Pinochet?
I shall be considering the matter in accordance with the obligations laid down by the 1989 Extradition Act and other legal obligations on me.
Why did you ask for an extra week to consider it?
As I said, I shall be considering it in accordance with the law.
Do you agree with the Conservatives' view that he should be returned immediately on compassionate and public interest grounds?
As I've made clear, I shall be considering this matter entirely in accordance with the obligations put on me by the 1989 Extradition Acts and other legal obligations.
Can you explain?
Sorry, would you?
Can you explain the procedures?
No, sorry.
The four criteria.
The procedures are laid down in the 1989 Extradition Act and other provisions, and I shall be considering my decision in strict accordance with the legal obligations upon me.
Why have you asked for an extra 7 days?
Well, as I've said, I shall be considering the matter in strict accordance with the legal obligations upon me. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Well, if you're an ex-dictator, you have to watch out if you come to Britain and face the possibility of extradition proceedings to some other country. It doesn't mean you're going to be tried in the UK. It has nothing to do with the possibility of trial here. It's all about, do you have immunity from extradition in some other country? And it raises the stakes, makes life potentially more difficult for ex-heads of states traveling about the world.
So what sort of scenarios does it open up?
Well, I think the perhaps rather unfortunate scenario that's opened up is the possibility of such proceedings against people against whom they should not be brought. I mean, what's been painted is Mrs. Thatcher being attempted to extradite her to Iraq, let's say, or some other rather unlikely scenario like that. I don't know if that's going to happen. That depends on the attitude of other courts in other countries. As far as the UK courts are concerned, it means only that a former head of state who comes here and is confronted with extradition proceedings will not be able to argue that he was immune.
What about the electoral commission? You're on? Yes, I am. Yes, of course. I know, it's sort of homecoming feeling.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, yeah.
Thanks, folks.
What time are you coming in?